Are we live? Question mark? I think we should be live, right? Am I tripping? Is that the button I wanted to hit? Alright, perfect. I believe we are live. We'll just open up the stream software manager, whatever the fuck it's called. And, let's make a tweet. What should we tweet out, boys? We tried. Alright, what's the link to the stream? Here we are. Alright, everybody should hear me. Oh shit. That's actually pretty cool. I fixed it. There's no more latency, I think. Alright, tweet. Okay. We can close that now. Close that. And now I gotta figure out what deck do we want to play. I don't have like any good ideas of what decks I want to play. So where you guys come in. You guys should tell me what deck you want to see. I have no fucking idea, if I'm being honest. What's a cool deck? I saw people were asking for Druid last video. So Druid might be like on the table as an option. Why? So you can do like Druid. Just want to see some Q block? Yeah, we could play some Q block 100%. If that's what you guys want, I mean, I don't really mind. Yeah, I'm just looking for a new deck to play because that's what I want to do. I like to change a deck every so often. But if Q block is what y'all want, let's do some Q block. It's either really the two big choices for me were like Reno Priest or like I don't know what else. The first one that came to my mind was Reno Priest, but I feel like Reno Priest is just boring as shit to watch. Is that just me? Also, is like the sound quality good or what? If I got a cube, what do current cube lists look like? Vectis. I feel like Vectis is kind of trash. I know I don't have Vectis, but you know what I don't see in this list that I really don't like? I don't see any expired merchants. Regular version of Heal-Off? What do you mean by regular version? We definitely need to have our meta choices. Yeah, Vectis, I feel like kind of trash. He combos well with like two of the big guys, but not all of them. We can do this. You 100% want the double expired merchant. Yeah, for sure. Animated broomstick. What is? I guess that kind of combos well with cube, right? I want Nosferatu though. What have we been seeing a lot of on the ladder? It's mostly been aggro, right? If I go look at... Oh, it's been a lot of mage. Oh, actually not that much. Fair amount of aggro druid. Fair amount of mage. Fair amount of warlock. Right? Yeah, mostly warlocks and mage. And then... Druid and paladin. Everything else is sub 10% of the meta. Priest has this, like... Popularity has just died. Place brooms and add Felbolt. I mean, I think Felbolt is really good, but is Felbolt better or worse than um, the 2-mana one that gains you 4 health? I guess Felbolt is better. It does damage Void Callers. What was the last list I played look like? Where's my channel? I need to go find what the last list I played looked like. Where? Let's see if I go to playlists, right? When was the last time I played Cube? Right around when I was playing Reno Priest. Played Shaman. When was the last time I played Cube? Fuck, this is not gonna tell me. Last time was in September. Guess we are in November now. Like what, 2 months? Ditch the bird. The bird helps against all the Highlander decks, and Highlander is becoming more and more popular. One thing that I'm thinking that we might actually need is Plate Breakers. Because I faced, in like the last 2 days, I've faced 2 or 3 Odd Warriors. So I think Plate Breaker might be like really good to tech in. Because with the release of the new guy, like the deck has become like really, really, really popular, right? So I don't have an Umbra, and I don't like Willow in the list. Willow feels like bad. When was this video uploaded? Does this have my... Oh, that's an older video. I guess it's at the bottom. Okay. So this was the list I played last time. Outvalue and Reno decks? I don't know if it can outvalue Reno decks. Reno Priest or Reno Mage has a lot more value than this deck, in my opinion. Plate. So this list, I see it really as the tech cards being the Gluttonous Ooze, the Souls. I feel like you do need a weapon removal though. Weapon removal is like really, really good. I don't want Willow. I think Willow is like super bad. Yeah, I mean, I've faced quite a few. I guess yeah, against aggro trade, you want to play as much removal as possible, huh? But I feel like this deck does really, really bad against aggro druid. Yeah, I mean you can, but every time I've played her, I've gotten really, really unlucky to the point where it's just like I've drawn all my demons before I've drawn her, or it's just a dead card in my hand most of the time. The one card I feel like this deck is missing is like N'Zoth. And I kind of want to play Bird. Then you have at least 2 places to put those. I feel like if you're only facing aggro druid though, like the better option is just to play Odd Warrior. Because Odd Warrior just doesn't lose to aggro druid. It's like you have to have like a really, really bad draw. They can very rarely out damage you or deal with how many board wipes you play. Where's Bird? Yeah, N'Zoth is staple, but at the same time, you're playing the double expired merchant, which is like better than N'Zoth, I find. And N'Zoth, if he low rolls, feels super fucking bad. If you hit like both mistresses, both expired merchants, you're just like super fucking sad. What the fuck was the name of it's Albatross? He's an A. Oh, okay. Where did I pass Albatross like 10 times? I don't. Oh, is he 4 mana now? Oh, he is 4 mana. Hmm. Okay, so hear me out. What if I cut both Soul Shears? Is that crazy? One for this, one for N'Zoth. But do you really need N'Zoth? So the reason why I'm contemplating do you even need N'Zoth or not is because if you're only facing this aggro decks, you want more shit to deal with the board. So things like the deal 3 damage is like super, super big, and you don't really need things like N'Zoth because they just sit in your hand until turn 10, where you're either dead or you've already won, right? So I think kind of just want to go with more tech cards. Is that crazy? What's another really good tech card? Oh, Nosferatu's also so fucking good, though. Nosferatu can hit so much good shit in the current meta that I feel like it... I guess Umbra, though, is really good, too. Alright, I mean, that's fine. Do I just craft an Umbra? I feel like she could be really, really good. Or she can be really, really garbage. It's like, it's super high roll, right? But I see this as possibly another fucking N'Zoth, right? Where you play her, you play Cube on the 5/7, you get a 5/5 from it dying, and then the Cube trigger happens, you get two 5/7s, and they both summon a 5/5. So I feel like Umbra could be really good, so I'm just gonna do this. Fuck it, yellow. I've wanted this card for a while now. Also kind of combos well with Bird, to the point where against Highlander decks, you do this into this, and they just can't win the game anymore. Because they'll have 4 birds in their deck. Then you hit it with like N'Zoth respawn, or you can even cube this. So yeah, like this card I think is actually still insane, even at 4 mana. Besides that, let's just we call this cube. What else could we do? Oh, this deck just feels like I'm just playing the same deck I was playing a month ago, or 2 months ago. Alright, so if I'm playing this, next week I'm playing Druid 100%, I think. With that being said, this would be the Druid deck we'd be playing, most likely. No, I want to play Malygos. Let me find a Malygos list. Can I? Oh yeah, shoot, you're right. I haven't faced Kingsbane in like the longest time. I don't really need the ooze. Let me just bring this deck over, and then you guys can pick what you want to see. So it's either the deck the cube block list we were looking at, or playing this. I'm not sure how this deck works though. I know it revolves around Kael'thas and Aviana and doing broken shit with that. Like you pull out the original, right? Aviana Kun, reset your mana, Kael'thas, Malygos, Savar, Malygos, and then you throw spells at his face. I understand like that's the core concept behind this deck, so yeah. Play Togwaggle Druid. Isn't that just like bad Malygos Druid? Like, I feel like Togwaggle Druid is like instead of ending the game, you're playing with your food, right? Because you have drawn your entire deck, and then all of a sudden, yeah, that's what I'm. That's like why I don't want to play this. If the meta slowed down a little bit and it wasn't either aggro druid or aggro mage or whatever every fucking game, I would definitely be playing this. Because this deck is a. I know that old Mali druid was a lot of fun, but I think I still want to stick with shit that's anti aggro for the moment. Uh, Playing these type of combo decks, I think, is best close to the end of the set. Because that's typically when it's the slowest, but at the moment, Wild feels super fucking fast. Like, that's why I felt like Odd Warrior was such a good deck at the time, right? Because when you just look at it, right? I mean, my list was designed to be more anti-aggro, I guess. Right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just have like 10 fucking board wipes in this deck, like almost literally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 board wipes in the deck. Alright, that's like insane. And I feel like it's gonna be hard to go from this to play cube. But I want to go cube. I just crafted the Umbra, so I'm gonna go cube this week. Like for sure. But then after that I feel like I'm gonna play some form of druid. Oh yeah, 100%. Like the I just think honestly that mage, like quest mage, needs to get hit a little bit harder. Either raise the price of the giants or make the quest worse. Like I don't know how you can make the quest worse. Like it's already not. It's just the combo potential with having an extra turn in this game is so fucking high. It should deal you like 10 damage. Or something dumb, right? No, that's just me. Remember when this was a deck? That was a pretty funny time. You were playing this in combination with where is it? Did I just pass it? The Reform thing. I don't know where it is. I mean, yes, okay, it's slower 100% than it was before, right? Because now all of a sudden you can't just go and Reform Scheme. But now you can't just go like the 2 drop that gives you a 1 cost spell into Evocation. So now it's much harder to have Evocation on 5 to pop off, so this way you're able to kill your opponent on turn 6. Also, Evocation no longer costing 0 mana with the Sorcerer's Apprentice is actually ginormous. Right, because before at 0 mana, so on turn 5 you had 3 mana to play with, now you only have 2. So as soon as you hit more than 2 2-cost spells, you most likely can't finish the quest, so it takes like 2 or 3 more turns to actually finish the quest. Yeah, it's a lot slower, but it's still like a really, really solid deck in my opinion. It's definitely high tier 2. I don't know if I'd put it higher than that, though. I still really dislike playing as a deck. I just have a thing against combo deck or taking extra turn spells. 100% though, this should just say cost 1 less for every friendly demon that died. There's no reason to have while this is in your hand when the mage one isn't while this is in your hand. Also, this one's more expensive. So is this the better list then? I don't know. You don't need double Void Lord, right? That's just insane. I think instead of the other Void Lord, I would prefer on this off. Or like more removal. Or possibly another Albatross. No, I definitely don't want that. Even maybe Demon. Actually, oh, no, that's not the card I want to click on. This is actually like super big brain in the deck, right? So the deck is super fast. Like, the meta's super fast, right? So this helps. Yeah, like, that's really good, right? But you have to hit the late game, right? You have to hit the Void Caller to kill it. But I mean, this gives you a 2/3 body which can trade for shit that's on the board. As well, it removes a card, right? So against the aggro druid, it can remove a Savage Roar. It can remove Power of the Wild or something, right? So that can be like actually ginormous. And it's also like really good against control, right? Where against Odd Warrior you can hit their combo, you can hit Doctor Boom. Against May or Priest you can hit Raza, you can hit Anduin, all of a sudden that deck has no more way to win. Against Quest Mage or with the combo mage you can hit a couple of other big cards. Against Lunas you can hit Lunas. That deck becomes so fucking slow if you hit Luna though. So like that's why it's like I think Gnome Feratu is like a must in every fucking Warlock deck. Yeah, fuck it then. We're trying it with Gnome. I really like the card Gnome Feratu. It's like one of my favorite styles of cards. And I really want to craft the golden one. I think the card's insane. Like honestly, if I had any opinion on a card, I'd say Gnome Feratu is like actually fucking insane. Yeah, let's go with this. I might be hyping it up. That's definitely a possibility, but yeah, let's do this. Yeah, but I mean, also removing a card if it gets to a point where you're in the fatigue battles, it's like, right, you draw them a card for free that's automatically burnt no matter how many cards they have in hand. So it's like, it's still super big. Against Odd Warrior, like, there's 3 cards that are combos and there's 5 cards you want to hit in that deck. So I think it's, like, insane. Against this deck, though, it's really fucking bad. Although against this deck, Defile's like really fucking good. This is actually insane. That's like an insane curve. Ooh, and we hit the Defile. That's like popping off. It's actually super pop. You guys ever have a carbonated beverage that you've opened up like 2 hours ago and now it's like flat and you contemplate no longer drinking it, but it still tastes fine and you just don't get that satisfying, like, spice? Not spice, but like, I get this. There's a joke where I call carbonated water spicy water, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it no longer has those bubbles, so it's no longer as satisfying to drink. Am I fucking weird? I'm probably fucking weird. So Oddwar is like really hard for us to deal with. Well, if that's the card I think it is. It's not, okay. Yeah, I hate using the word thin because the math isn't there. I know that sounds really, really weird to say, but someone did the math, and when people say you thin your deck in most card games, so like in Magic the Gathering, when you're thinning your deck from lands, it's not. It's a much higher odds, right? Drawing one card with your deck not having lands doesn't change much, really, in your odds of drawing a specific card. Not nearly as hard as getting a land in Magic. And getting a land in Magic, in most older formats, you increase your odds of drawing an actual card by substantial, well, a much higher percent. It's like 2% or something. But in Hearthstone, it's like point something percent. So the thinning word doesn't really make sense here, but I understand what you mean. It does increase your odds, theoretically. And you always want to make your odds as best as possible, right? It's just common sense. This is actually insane. Because I can hit here, Defile, which is like super big, and then I could drop a Sense Demons. And the file actually kills everything. I mean, hopefully, if he trades here, like, that's the best case scenario for me. But I doubt it. Like, that's never the right choice. I'm also kind of glad to see this card is coming back into the meta, but not as a 5/5. That is never the right choice, my guy. But, I mean, yes, the odds are low, but they're still, like... There's still those odds, right? That's the big one, is that... no matter how high or low your odds are, you still always want to take the line that leads to the best odds of winning. That's super fucking gay. I mean, just means I can't sense demons here and I have to do this play instead. I mean, I'm not mad. This play is like still like super fucking broken. He can't win the game if this dies, by the way. If this dies, he loses the game on the spot. He can't get through 14 health worth of taunts. It summons another 2/5/5s, which gain me 10 health. There's no way for him to actually beat that. So, he either concedes here or is in a bad time when he plays anything that has more than 4 attack here. Depending on what he plays here, it's actually correct to do this hit. Okay, that's fine. Is he trading both of them into there? I mean, I have this hit. Okay. This seems super fucking greedy, and that's because it is, but it's correct. Again, I don't think he's able to beat both of these. So, next one I have the Void Caller into Sense Demons again. Sense Demon only draws one demon. Wait, is that right then? This. Turn up to that, I have this, into this. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I win here, no matter what I do. Yeah, I don't think there's a way he could have came back here. I forgot to update the win rate, but I guess we reset it to 1 and 0. Big wins, boys. Oh, I have to win 2 games as any class. That's pretty bug. Alright, next game. Oh, that was a terrible decision. There's still a little bit of carbonation left in this bubbly. That burnt like a bitch. Okay. Void Caller in Unstable Felbolt. Yeah, I understand the ranks reset in 2 hours. I would really like to hit top 1500 because that would be like the highest I've ever been. And then depending how well this goes, I mean, we might hit like, if we don't lose like the next 7 games, next 10 games, we're top 1000 legend, which would be like super cool. And does it reset in 2 hours or 3 hours? So I don't want a half an hour times turn back, and I have no idea how this is going to work for anything. He's a combo player. Mad respects. This is insane. Like, actually insane draw. If he doesn't have Ooze, it's super fucking big. There's a Dreadlord. Oh, that's such a bad draw. Actually hitting the Void Caller is like super bad. Also, this matchup is really fucking hard to win. In most situations. I know it sounds really, really weird to say that, but it's actually true. The reason I say it's super hard to win is if he gets the combo online, like if he goes Doppelgangster next turn into Zola into make your hero power cost 0 into some other bullshit, I'd lose the game. Oh, I burn cards here. Just don't burn Gul'dan. That's all I have to do is not burn Gul'dan. Okay, that's fine-ish. Actually, that's super fucking bad, but we can pretend. I'm worried about him top decking that other guy. Kind of. But I'm still gonna go with this. Burning that card could have been so much worse. The Bad Luck Albatross is actually a pretty fine burn. That's fine. He's doing this hit most likely with this. Oh, or he's not. Yeah, just hit every single aggressive kid on the fucking ladder. Let's play this first. Guarantee the Mal'Ganis here. Mal'Ganis, I am Turtle. Ignoring his minions is never correct. I should have actually hit here. That was stupid of me. I really want the Mal'Ganis to survive. Like, I really, really want that Mal'Ganis to survive. So that's why it was better to hit the 2-2. This way I have a 7-9 and this was 10 damage. Hopefully he doesn't have default. If he has default, I escape concede. Are you fucking joking me? Like, what the fuck? Did he devolve twice? No. Only once. But that was super unlucky. Super, super unfortunate. Well, at least we know he only has... He has no other... Oh, but his hand is, like, popping off. Okay. Yeah, let's just deal with the board here. And go face. We're in such a hard I mean, okay, actually resing these two, like, resing this is, like, the most important one to res off the Gul'dan. It just really sucks that we missed on half of our shit. Very useful. It's the wrong one to hit. So we forced the other default out here by doing this. Oh my god. How did I lose it? How did I hit? If he has the other default, okay, his deck only puts one default actually. I should be fine here. If he has two defaults in his deck, I'll be so fucking angry because there's no way he beats aggressive decks. Okay. I can trade into that with both of these. And I get this. Okay. He's Reno 100%. That deck cannot beat aggro unless it is Reno. So... yeah. I need to force him to play dumb cards in dumb orders. If I permanently have a board up, he can never actually conveniently play half the cards in his hand, or in his deck. He might also be some combo deck with Cold Lights, but I don't see that being, like, good. The other one goes here. He just threw away his Airbender Hero Power. That's really nice. I hit Umbra. Interesting. And I hit Faceless. Burnt Cube, which kind of sucks, but... I've had 3 demons die. Surprising, I know, they're all gone, but I've only had 3 actual demons die. So... I think I just set up with this, and hopefully I don't low roll. Forged in blood and shadows. Don't low roll? Fuck, I low rolled. Hitting this was the worst one to hit, surprisingly. I know it has a lot of stats, you might think, oh, it's what are you saying? It's really good. But hitting the Dreadlord is so much better than hitting this. Just as it doesn't fill the Deadpool up with... I never had my other Voidlord die. It was devolved. If I'm not... No, I only have one Voidlord in my deck. So this is the one Voidlord in my deck. But I've had Mal'Ganis, Enhanced Dreadlord. He's not Highlander. What the fuck? Man has 2 D... This guy can never beat aggro. I swear to fucking Jesus. The problem here is that I actually just cucked me, because now this is in my Deadpool. And, like, who the fuck wants this card? Oh, I didn't even have my cube die. So fucking bad. Okay, that's fine. We still have... It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. God damn it, guy. Okay, let's hopefully hit a combo piece here. I doubt that was actually important to him. I need to kind of have my minions die, so I'm gonna do not necessarily the most favorable trades. Also kind of want to just drop this. He can have another one, so let's just drop the Umbra here. If he deals with this, like if he plays something that I can trade this into, like I can just drop this. He's Shadow Rocking me? Oh, I might just... Huh. Am I dead here? I don't think I'm dead. But yeah, this is why I don't think we were actually able to beat him. This is a solid meme, though. Oh, and the Baleful Bankers makes it so he never mills. As long as he played... Yeah, that's actually insanely cool. It's really fucking cool. Yeah, we just got fucked. He drops a Shadow Walk this turn and we lose, though, so, like... I mean, he needs to have one. Yeah, it's a really weird combo, but, like, it's pretty cool. Oh my god, I hit this one first. If I would have hit Dreadlord first, it would have been so much better. Do you actually have the other Shadow Walk in hand? Is that a Hex? So if he doesn't have the other Shadow Walk in hand, we can still possibly win. Okay, no, he did. I'm just gonna hit him with this. I don't want to sit through 10 minutes of animations. Well, that's a pretty cool combo deck. This deck is weak to combo, that's for like 100% sure, but that's... I played Combo Shaman, so like mad props for this guy to actually making it work. Mad props to him. But yeah, let's just jump right into the next one. I kind of want to make that one video. Every time I play a game, I'm just like, huh, is this gonna be a good video? Huh, is this gonna be a good video? And that one would be, even though I lost. Another aggro player. Free win, right? Free win as long as we have a decent draw. How are you supposed to play Umbra properly? I feel like you keep Umbra. I'm gonna grab a drink while we wait for the start. Oh, game's starting. Oh well, I'm already committed. Okay. Sorry, my bottle's making noise. Gnome-Feratu, well, Cobalt Librarian into Gnome-Feratu is a pretty good curve. Gin when it's cold tastes like absolutely nothing. I made myself gin and juice last night and I did not finish it. Because I was insanely tired, so I just went up to bed. Oh, that's actually an insane burn for me. Like, that's actually an insane burn. Like, see, like, that's the power of burning shit against aggro. Like, card is super hard for this deck to beat normally. That now that I burnt it, I can actually deal with it properly. I think this is just a Defile, right? I really want to tap, though. But I can Defile this to wipe this. 7 is also wiped with this. This is better than. Either way, I wiped my guy, so this is fine.
Back to your homes.
Oh, that's so good. Such a solid combo. Oh, he played into the file, though. Oh, no, that fuck. 1-1. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't let that survive. I just have to hope he doesn't have, what's his face? The quartermaster.
Back to your homes.
Top deck's the other one I see.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Man is so lucky. Ow, ow. I have to burn both of my removal spells here. This is exactly where you wish you had drawn Cobalt Librarian or Mistress. Or Expired Merchant, sorry. We're in such a bad spot. We have to burn Dark Skies and Defile here. And we hope that this leaves a Divine Shield alive and a damage minion. That's so fucking bad. Just do 1 health guys or 1 attack guys? 1 attack guys that were drawn. But I think one of them was a tour guide. Okay, that's insane. If I survive here, that's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Theoretically at 9. He has to have Leroy and the second Blessing of Might here to kill me. Quartermaster's not it.
Reporting for duty. To arms, men.
Where's the Quartermaster though? So I'm still alive here. I summon one of 2 things here. That's good. Cube, perfect. I don't think he beats this card. It could have been better, but it's still perfectly fine. Fucking love the card Cube. It would have been so cool if I could have comboed it with Umbra, but sadly I can't. All my bones are cracking. Mount up. Or 2 arms, man. One of the 2 cards are getting played here. Or neither. Okay. Get this. And combo that with Umbra. Ooh, now I have a combo with Umbra. There's just a full wall of taunts. Like, I don't think he can get through this, but, you know? Sorry, drinking probably sounds fucking gross. Oh. 14 plus 10. Oh, that's only 24 damage. It's not nearly enough to kill him, so. I know it looks weird killing off his guys, but. I don't even get all the value out of it, sad face. I only get 1 guy. I knew the battle was over after I summoned 2 Void Lords on the same turn. That game we had an insane fucking draw. I won't even try to pretend. That draw was super fucking dirty. Alright, next game, I guess. I hate it when you drink and it goes down the wrong tube. Jesus Christ, that fucking hurts. It's okay. I'll be fine, I think. I think it's a very, very important word there. Oh, another Warlock. Oh shit, top 1,000. I want to see the numbers when there's only a 1 here. When it's like 1 and then my name. Like, that's what I want. We assume this is Zoo, like 100%, right? So we keep to the file. Oh, I could have argued you kept Plague, but I don't like keeping Plague. How's everybody in chat doing? What made you guys choose to sit here and watch me die as I slowly choke on drinking liquids? Oh fuck, that actually hurts so fucking much. Am I just that dumb that I can't even drink out of a bottle properly? Okay. I need to hit a demon here next turn, or a sense demon. So I have one draw and a sense demon, and then I have 4 draws at a demon. Not a demon. That's not a demon. That's not a demon. Oh, now I'm sad. Okay, at least I have Gnome Feratu for the turn after. Although I should probably consider stop tapping. That should definitely be in my considerations. Because if this is Reno, tapping is one of the worst things I can do. That's not normally in Reno. Tell me what deck you are. That doesn't even tell me what deck he could be. Jesus Christ, where are the demons in my deck? I fucking play 5 of them. 4 of them. I should have hit one by now. That's just unlucky. Oh, it's Dark Glare. That's fine. The one guy who's actually played this game. How hard are you popping off, boy? You go, gang. If he did all this without a backup plan, he's actually fucking griefing. He's deeper now in his deck than we are. How did he get deeper into his deck than us? Do 2 cards here? That's the last 2 demons from his deck. So Dark Glare and Homunculus. Broomstick. Broomstick is really good for him. There's raised at number 2. If we can kill off his Dark Glare, he loses the game, basically. A lot of cards in at the end there. Yes, but you have to be careful because Yogg's Battlecry stops as soon as Yogg dies. I hit both the Void Callers before I hit a single actual demon. Okay. So yeah, Yogg's Battlecry will stop as soon as he's dead. So that means your Shudderwock Battlecry stops as soon as Shudderwock would die. So you have to be really careful where if you play Yogg in the same deck that you're playing Shudderwock, 1, Yogg doesn't mill you out, 2, you don't just die to bullshit. Fun fact, I lose this game. Even though my opponent's at 5 health. Dude, this is where he would lose if I was playing fucking... If I got half as lucky as he did. It's 5... And that's 26 exactly. You have to be so lucky to win with the deck he's playing. I'm so sad I lost that game. So fucking sad. I'm gonna blame myself. I was dying during it. All right, let's blame that. I think that Shudderwock combo player. Like, I really like the deck he was playing. I would play Luna's Pocket Galaxy, but we played it, like, last week, or the week before that. So I don't really want to continue playing it. Like, I normally like to give breaks between classes I play, and especially decks I play. I wasn't even too sure about playing this one, because it hasn't been too long since we played it, but I kind of just actually want to play it. Like, no cap. We have to hard mull for, like, the actual cards that we need. This matchup is already super hard to win, that I was hoping we were going to run into it, seeing that in the last week it was 4% of my games. Well, the class was, so...
On wings of destruction, come.
I'm so sad, I'm almost out of juice. What the fuck are you pointing out? Oh, are they... Is it back to, like, a more classic version of Reno Priest? With, like, dragons and shit? Or is it just someone being edgy playing Dragon Priest? Both of those are actual possibilities. That's actually insane. If he doesn't play Raza on 5, this card is insane. Because then I could possibly... Oh, it'd actually have to be on 6. I dropped this on 5, though, no matter what. Both Dreadlords, okay. So I dropped this on 4, this on 5. The reason I go in that order is just then I can do this hit into Defile. Okay. Yeah, if he doesn't... Actually, I can still do this. Still have this dead before he has a chance to play Raza. Which is really, really important, surprisingly. That play tells me he's not playing a Highlander deck. Because or else he would purposely make it take as long as possible for that minion to die. You don't just kill an Albatross if you're a Highlander deck. That's making me think that this is possibly that weird Benedictus priest list that has been floating. Oh my fucking god, this man is so fucking lucky. Actually luckiest man on the planet. High rolled the fucking Mass Dispel? Dark Glare is surprisingly still really strong. I thought after his nerfs the card would just like disappear due to how slow it is now. But the thing is that it's not slow, which is surprising to me every single time I play against it. You could still farm so much in such a short time. The big card I need a hit here? Oh, that's actually really solid. Okay, that's not necessarily the best burn, but the big card I need to hit here is Gul'dan. And I arguably never even play Void Lord in this matchup. Very arguably, but it might actually be correct. Hopefully he didn't hit Albatross on his draws. That would be like worst case scenario for us, but this is fine. But yeah, hitting... I think both of these are actually saved for for the expired merchants. So you discard Gul'dan, then whatever. Then you discard Gul'dan off expired merchant, then you faceless, then you defile, you get 4 Gul'dans, and you do the same thing next. Or even like Umbra, expired merchant, which is like super... That's... Did I play a faceless? No, I actually played one of those. Never mind. Flesh for steel. Blood for blood. Fucking love this deck, man. I should have played this first. Fuck. Playing this first meant I would have kept the 7-2 as well. Oh. Fuck. I would have gained 2 my life. It's so fucking bad. Oh, the streams at the sun's out of that. That's actually really big. Okay, this is still hitting here, most likely. Yeah, that's fine. You have the death. If he had the death, though, he would have used it on this, on the Mal'Ganis, not this. I don't mind actually having more of the 5/2s. I just need something on board that's gonna stick. I could even debatably unstable fell bolted. Like it's still pretty solid. We also forced the Murazon out of his hand. Oh, it's not even Highlander. Jesus. Never thought I'd see the day. Give me Gul'dan one time. One time top decks. One time top decks. Am I a joke to you, game?
Side effects? No. Trust me.
I know this looks so weird giving him a whole bunch of cards, but giving him a whole bunch of cards is the only way I win here. So I give him a whole bunch of cards to make it so he's ahead on fatigue. So that's like actually like really, really big. Dragon Inner Fire. What the fuck? Oh, like Sleepy Dragon? Okay, so if I hit... The thing is that once I hit Gul'dan, I win the game, basically. Because there's no way he's able to beat just a board of fucking giant-ass demons. Like, he could have Plague, but I respond the next turn with another board of giant-ass dragons. So it's like... I don't know, I just need to hit that one card. Did I get more unlucky? Question mark? Could have Psychic Scream, so I'm gonna hold on to Sense. Hopefully it doesn't drop a Sleepy Dragon here, because, again, I just need to hit... I do like Hadronox. Hadronox is a really cool card. I need to hit Blood Reaver so fucking hard right now. If he hit Blood Reaver off that, I lose the game almost. He just generated a board out of nowhere. This is how I lose, huh? Why did I kill that 2/2? Oh my god, killing that 2/2 was such a grief. Oh, that 2/2 was so fucking bad. The thing is, again, I touched on why I don't want to add that guy to the deck. Of course he hit my Blood Reaver. So I don't want to add, this is not, oh no, he stole this. True that, true that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so I hit my own, which is really big. Still good. It's still good. So that's 1, 2, 3. Fuck, there's no 4. So unfortunate. We take 15 here. That's super fucking bad. Take 15, but I guaranteedly hit at least one top minion. Take 18. Hopefully I'm not dead. Not 5. The fuck? Okay. I'm in such a terrible spot. Forged in blood and shadows. This is how you build a board. Hitting both of these is actually really sick. So that hits there. I also have this Hero Power now, so I can start butting things. It is a Highlander deck that plays 2 Acolyte of Pains. And he drew an Albatross. Oh, unlucky. This is only to your opponents, right? No, to all minions. Okay, so we know he guaranteed has 1 dragon in hand, right? Oh, deadly. I want this to die. Let's do this. We didn't kill this off first, right? Yeah. Now we can kill this off. Hopefully this doesn't summon a giant board. Blood for blood. This is gonna hit here. Hit here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't even pull that off yet. But I can do this. So I think I just do this. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have a Psychic Scream here. But if he has a Psychic Scream, I win the game based off fatigue damage. So I think I'm fine. Yeah, also these trade into there. And if he has Psychic Scream though, he's still pretty sure we win. I 100% thought he was gonna play like Treachery or something, and I was just gonna lose to that. This is actually kind of awkward. How many cards? This is adding 4 more cards to my hands. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to do this trade first before I play a card. This can go face. This can get played. And then I can throw this away. Fuck this shit, it doesn't just get thrown away. Fuck, I have to play this. Actually, do I care about the cards left in my deck? I don't really. Let's just beat him with Gul'dan. He's stole both Gul'dans. Both of his ops hit Gul'dan. And I burned the actual last important card in my deck. What a fucking grief. Forged in blood and shadows. Oh my god, that was such a low roll. I'm so sad. Actually garbage low roll right here. Do I die here? Okay, I don't die, but I'm not in a good spot either. But this should be his last actual insane. I should have arguably plagued this. If I still have enough minions alive here, I plague 100%. I can kill one more guy. Weirdly enough, that's kind of fine. No, I need both these things to die first. How do I deal with this? So the play is obviously to cube a 5/5. Especially if I draw Plague. Because then I could cube a 5/5 Plague. That's fine. You still have Zephyr, so I actually have to deal with this board. Or if I bite here, bite there, that's 6 things left. I keep a 5/5. I plague. Optimally, this survives. Then I plague again. I need both of these things to survive. So that's never going to happen. So now what I do is I do optimal trading, which I'm pretty sure is this. And pray to God that I get an insane Gul'dan here. I mean, it doesn't actually have to be insane. It just has to be above summoning a 1/1 and a whole bunch of 1/3s. Or just one taunt minion. I'm dead here. I am dead here 100%. Even though he misplayed, I am still dead here 100%. Alright. 8. He's about to plague me, which is wrong. Why is he plaguing me? For the right play. I love actually being confused off a play. I guess he just didn't trust Zephyrus yet, which is like super unfortunate, right? But Zephyrus would have been lethal. I'm near 100% sure Zephyrus was lethal there. Trade the 1/1 in, you play Zephyrus, you get Bloodlust. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Alright. That last board gave me a whole bunch of 5/5s in my dead pool. Hopefully, 3 more Gul'dan boards cannot be answered by everything he has in hand. Oh, and I finally hit Mal'Ganis again. That was actually such a good N'Zoth board. Oh, the last card of his deck actually was Zephyrus. That's Twisting Nether, 100%. And I beat Twisting. Twisting kills off his whole board. I have 2 5/5s. One gets cubed, and I just go face. He can't outdamage that. And I can out-heal Fatigue for like 20 fucking turns. Yeah, I out-heal Fatigue, so I'm fine. I need him to commit something else before I commit more shit to my board. And I think the right play is to do this, because this way 1 board wipe isn't good enough either. If he has a Plague, it's not good enough. If he has Psychic Stream, I mean, it is pretty good, but I win due to Fatigue.
My beautiful creation.
He's Mecha'thun? Hold up, what? He was Mecha'thun? What do you mean he was Mecha'thun? What do you mean you were Mecha'thun? My brain just fucking blew up. I'm so fucking confused. Bro. Bro. What the fuck just happened? That is the funniest thing I've seen in so fucking long. Oh my god. Oh, that one's a tuber. That one is for sure a tuber. Alright. Alright, next game. I'm taking off my hoodie. It's super fucking hot in my room. But that is what we call the tuber of tubers, bro. What the fuck? I was expecting a lot of things, not fucking combo. Someone in chat said Inner Fire, and I was like, Inner Fire with Sleepy Dragon? Okay. But I was not expecting Mecha'thun of all fucking things. It also sucks that it took so long to find Gul'dan. If we had to find Gul'dan earlier, we won that game. I have to keep both of these. This is in case I hit Void Lord, or Void Caller, and this is just insane against aggro. Bro, last game, man. Oh, it's even. Sick. This game is undecided if we actually hit our card. Why is Deck Tracker broken? Deck Tracker? Deck Tracker is broken because the time zone reset, or the times reset. So I'm gonna have to relaunch that. Okay. Let's relaunch Deck Tracker. Hopefully, I mean, it works. I forgot that I'm not supposed to tap there. Tapping there is super bad. I now have to throw away the coin unless I top deck exactly Void Caller. Or if he played something. Okay, hit a Void Caller, that's big. I don't want to risk burning anything because there's still Gul'dan and Double Mistress in my deck, so. Pretty sure we win this one on average, but I could be wrong. See, the coin would have been so big here. That was possibly the worst top deck in my deck. It's actually fine. If he drops another giant here, I can go Void Caller, Plague. I mean, I'm not going to complain about. He goes face here. Yeah, called it. He cannot respond to this Void Color Plague. Like, there's nothing in his deck really to deal with this. He's just gonna be done for a while. Or maybe, I mean, maybe he can't even play, like, Raise Dead into Giant, right? Because he has too many cards in hand. I mean, he could play something into Raise Dead into Giant, right? Because Giant would be 3. That's fine. So fucking... I'm so tempted just to do this into this. But that's wrong. I just pray for high roll here. Perfect. I can tap here. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Now I just need to hope to draw Gul'dan. Because the thing is, Expired Merchant Plague, or Expired Merchant Faithless Plague deals with so many big boards that he has that it's just like super important to actually hit. This is fine. I gain 5 here, and I summon a 4/3. I'm chilling. Would've been nice to hit that last turn. Yeah, that's the wrong order. I should have waited because I should have played this first. That's an insane top deck. Possibly the best top deck in my deck. Just because, again, we have the other parts of the combo in hand, so... being able to go Gul'dan on 10 against this deck is almost a guaranteed win. Especially if I could go Gul'dan on 10, Gul'dan on 11, Gul'dan on 12, Gul'dan on 13. The deck is like, just kind of like, the fuck? What you mean you've played Gul'dan the last 3 fucking turns? That's fine. I kind of wanted to drop another Giant, but I doubt it. Oh, I mean, he might go Giant. Yeah, he could go Giant here. Come on, be Molten Giant. That's actually super convenient. Oh, that's actually pretty okay too. This is gonna be good for after the Gul'dan turns. I have to go Expired Merchant combo. I shouldn't have tapped. 9 cards, I burn a card. That's fine, I guess. He's tapped much less than I have, but I have the advantage of I have a whole bunch of Gul'dans to play. I can arguably even... I'm way too terrified of combo, or of some bullshit to silence both of my guys, or to get rid of both of my guys, that I'm just going for it here. Like, I don't really have another choice but to just say fuck it, throw my balls to the wind, you know what I'm saying? So that summons Void Color, Mal'Ganis, Voidlord. Or Mal'Ganis, Dread. Mal'Ganis, Dread, Token, Void Color. That's not good enough, is it? It has to be. I don't have another play. Voidlord is not good enough. No, this is fine. So I play this as this, and then I take 9. I'm just too low to like be comfortable doing that. Having this, it has to take more than one thing to kill. And then he also has to kill the Mal'Ganis. So that's one way to deal with the Mal'Ganis, I guess. Well, the other thing is that it gains me 5 health now. And summons me 2 more demons while I trade off into his guys. So I don't even have to drop... I don't drop the other thing here. That's the other big thing. I don't drop another Gul'dan here. I hold off because killing his guys summons me 2 more demons. And let's eat a card from his deck. Oh my god, I'm so unlucky. Okay. Now I've kind of thrown my entire deck out there. Like, all 3 inches of it's on the table, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Okay. I mean, also this board is lethal, so he has to do something about this board. That doesn't kill it, bud. The other thing is he has to kill it, and then he has to kill the board that this summons, and he has to kill the board that this summons as well. Right? The board that this summons, so this dies, it summons 2 5/7s, so with hero power it's lethal. And then he has to kill both of those 5/7s, so he doesn't die, which summons 2 5/5s, which again with hero power is lethal. That or he needs to gain 2 health. Easier said than done, not gonna lie. But, I mean, you could just high roll hero power and gain 8. So, or you can low roll hero power and not gain anything. My guess is also both of these are either the token or him. Or else he played them if they were giants, and those are the only things that were giants that died. Also, this hits there. Does that wipe? It doesn't wipe the board that it summons. It's in fact at full health. Do you have 2 minions into plague into 2 minions into plague? He doesn't die with that one. Look at these guys not wanting to die. What the fuck? Playing that would have given him 4 life, which I don't like. That's fine. My mentality was he probably can't deal with all this, so he most likely has to do that and that. And if he does that, he doesn't play another copy of Shadowflame. That deck typically only plays 1 and then 1 Hellfire. Because Shadowflame's like really bad against aggro. That or he drops a Sunfear Protector, in which case I want him to trade into my guys, so this way I'm able to trade into his guys, so then I mean Umbra's like still not even really good on this board, so Umbra's also kind of just a bait. If we're talking like a real, you know what I'm saying? I need to remember to save 1 Gul'dan for the other Mistress, or Expired Merchant, and Faceless combo. Alright, I hit Morganis again. Okay, this is not a bad board to hit. This is like average almost. I'm like, why do you get so much health? The deck might be playing 1 Twisting Nether, but at the same time he has... Not gonna lie, I was not expecting to see a Gul'dan out of him, but... Glad you did. Glad you played a Gul'dan. Jesus, he's played 5 Flesh Giants this game. Okay, how do we split this up so damage is maximum? I mean, I couldn't kill him here, but I could definitely kill him within the next, I'd say 3 turns. It was as much as he had. Kind of no matter what he did, just based off the fact that he had like nothing left in his deck by the end there. What's the quest I have? What the fuck? I'm not about to play those classes. I'm about to complete that much easier. I want another drink. That requires someone me to get water. Alright, we'll play 1 more game, then I'm gonna go grab a glass of water. And then we'll continue playing games after that. Alright guys? Sounds like a plan to me. How's everybody in chat doing? Nobody answered me last time. So sad. Oh, I'm tired. Why am I running Gnome and Cube? Why am I running Gnome and Cube? There is so many reasons to and so many reasons not to. The main reason of why it's in there is I had 1 empty slot and I could not figure out for the life of me what the fuck to put in. Like I was thinking like maybe I put in another Void Lord, maybe I put in another Albatross, maybe I put in another Felbolt. And the only thing that came to me, like, into my mind was just like, fuck that shit. I want to play Gnome Feratu after passing by it in my collection, so I threw in a Gnome Feratu. So, like, I'm either 10,000 IQ and doing things before it's cool, or I'm half an IQ and doing things that are just retarded. One or the other. I'd probably go with the first, just knowing me. But also beta testing. Well, not beta testing, but testing it. I think the card Gnome Feratu is really good. It's really good against. It's possibly game ending against Odd Warrior. It's possibly game ending against Priest. It's possibly game ending against Druid. It's possibly like increasing your odds drastically in the matchup in the mirror, right? If you hit their Gul'dan and you're sitting there with 8 Gul'dans in your hand, yo, he's cucked, like straight up cucked. So, you know, there's plenty of reasons to be playing it. Just need to think outside the box. It hit Gul'dan. That's actually really good. See, now if he's running the secret spicy tech that is Gnome, he can't instantly beat me. But I can still hit his Gul'dan. I'm a fucking cracker. It doesn't make sense for him to hit me, so he's most likely hero powers trades. That's his like most probable play here. Huh. Knew it. Yeah, I understand that. But you see, we thought like 6 months ago nobody would be playing Gnome Feratu. So I'm thinking 10 steps ahead, right? You're gonna see within the next lifetime, people are gonna be playing Gnome Feratu and Cube. Trust me. Look 20 years down the line and people are gonna be like, I can't believe those people 20 years ago weren't playing it. I'm gonna be the first. Also, I just really like playing the card. Just the possibility of like those high roll fucking tuber games is super cool. Like, I like seeing people's face. Like, not seeing their face, but like every time I've played this card at the end of the turn in this deck, the next person's turn automatically went to rope. Because they're probably just like, the fuck is this guy doing? The fuck is this shit? The fuck is this shit? You're not Disco Zoo, you're just Zoo. Who plays Zoo anymore? Hopefully I'm not dead here. I don't think I'm dead, and the advantage of me not being dead is I can do this into Plague next turn, and he loses the game. Okay, bro, we played against Mechathune Priest, and I'm still kind of in shock from that. And I didn't play when this deck was actually... Like, I didn't play Wild in this deck. I was into Standard. But... Standard is so... I haven't played Standard in a while. The last time I played, it was just, like, legitimately, you face the same deck. Like, there was, like, 2 decks. And it's just, like, you were facing one or the other. There was, like, no variety. In Wild, sure... There's like a large portion of warlocks and mages on ladder, but like last time I looked, like the lowest percentage I had in 30 games was hitting one. I hit 4% were demon hunters and 4% were, I forgot what the other class was. It wasn't a good one, if that helps. I actually can't even fucking remember, Jesus Christ. I mean, yes and no. So yes, there are a lot of people covering Standard, but it's just because it's what most people play, right? You normally want to hit the biggest demographic, but if I'm being 100% real, I mean... Sure, it would be really cool to, like, you know, blow up, right? Be the next, like, Trump or be the next Toast or whatever. But I just really enjoy streaming and making videos. So, like, just the fact that occasionally I, like, wake up and I see, like, oh, I got 1 new sub is, like, actually, like, really fucking, like, cool. I don't know. It's more out of just, like, the fun of doing it because... I'm definitely someone where if I'm not having fun doing something, I can't do it. I'll just stop. Like, but now that I'm playing, like, Wild, like, when I was playing Standard, it kind of felt occasionally like a grind, but, like, now, covering Wild and getting to play, like, some of the cards that I used to play in Standard, hits different, you know? It's kind of like hitting nostalgia from, like, 6 months back, or, like, a year back. So it feels, like, really, really cool. Like, I remember playing lists very similar to this, like, 3 years ago. So it's like, it's kind of like another level of, like, reminiscing on, like, the past, you know? I don't know, I might just be a cracked ass motherfucker, but, you know? If I'm a cracked ass motherfucker, I want to be the best cracked ass motherfucker. Yeah, for sure. But I think that also comes from, I mean, it's thanks to you guys that I actually, like, have seen other people doing wild, which is pretty cool. Like, I had no idea who, I think it was Get Meowth was. And I've watched a couple of his videos since last time I streamed, and I mean, like, guy is 10,000 times better than I'll ever be at this game, but it was still, like, really cool to, like, see, like, someone can, like, he has definitely different views than I have when it comes to the game. Like, I can tell you for a fact that we definitely don't think the same. And I find, like, that's, like, stupid interesting. Like, seeing, like, other people's opinions. Which is why I initially did Standard. Because, like, everybody's covered Standard that covers Hearthstone. So, I was able to see what other people were thinking. And then try to do things like that. But, like, when I started doing Wild, I didn't know anybody else that was doing it. So, all my opinions I thought were, like, just mine. But, like, now it's also cool to see, like, those opinions I came up with are mirrored with other people. So, I know I'm just not being a biased asshole. But also, I could tell, like, in some of my older videos, I was just repeating what other people said or what I would heard, like, some of the bigger streamers said, and I fucking hate myself for that. I can't believe I ever just, like, I hate people that just repeat what other people say, like, either when it comes to jokes or when it comes to information, like, or opinions. I really like it when people, like, develop their own. So, like, back then, I was just doing that to, like, fit in with everybody else, but, like, nah, fuck that shit. That shit ain't me. And I'd much rather just be, like, 100% genuine and whatnot. But now I'm getting into, like, sad boy talk. We're fucking playing a children's card game and we're beating someone that's playing what I initially thought was Old Zoo, but was Valdrist. I hate it when people rope. We only get sad boy talks when people rope, alright? Beautiful. We're actually slowly getting close to 1,000 wins on, like, 3 different classes. Like, if I go to Druid, I can't even look at Druid, but I think Druid I'm at, like, 800 something. I'm almost at 800 for Warlock, and I'm 650 for Warrior, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like, do we need this off? I feel like the egg version could actually be better in certain matchups, though. That's the wrong deck. This deck's also a lot of fun. But eggs are weird. The thing, okay, so the big problem I see with people that play the egg version is if you low roll, you're fucked. Like, if you don't hit your egg activators, you just lose the game. And if you don't hit your eggs, you're also kind of fucked. So it's, like, super, super weird. I want this card to go back to gaining you 8 health. Just put this back to 8. Let me go full on aggro cube with, like, Doom Guards and shit. That was a lot of fun. Is my win rate correct? Am I keeping track? Because I'm not. It's not correct. We're 4 and 3. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab a drink, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. So y'all should also go grab a drink. Stay hydrated. It's good for you. Improves your gameplay. Yeah, I could definitely see eggs falling out of popularity for a broken ass. This is probably one of the best control cards they've printed in like a long time. Like next to like Alex Strasza. But anyways, yeah, as I said, I'm gonna go grab a drink and I'll be back in like 5 minutes. If you guys want to copy the list that's here, if you want to copy, I can't post that. Oh, it doesn't even work, anyways. So yeah, I'll be back in like 3 seconds. All right, yeah, see you guys in a bit. All right, I am back. Oh, I could have put the code in this. Well, I don't have the stream open. um, sorry if you can hear this. I'm trying to shake my bottle. You know, we add that flavoring to our water, and that other flavoring that's gin. All right. Let's just jump right into the next game, right, guys? I think that should be good. Oh shit, we building up that gold for the new expansion. Alright, perfect. New game, new game, new game. I thought we hit Gnome Feral too. I'd be super happy. Oh shit. This is also like the highest ranked people I've played against in such a long time. I guess these are the people that are pushing for like top 500, right? It'd be really cool to hit top 500. Imagine to get a different card back if you're top 500. That'd be fucking sick. Just how like Overwatch top 500 players get a different different icon. Be really cool if you got a top 500 legend thing. Oh fuck, bro, I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so. I legitimately. This is the first time in so fucking long. Is this also not Auto Warrior, so I'm kind of confused. But it's the first time in so long that I was able to sleep like more than 3 hours a night. Between Wednesday and Friday, so Wednesday night, Thursday night, I legitimately got a total of 4 hours of sleep. I got half an hour of sleep between Thursday and Friday because I was working on a school project. I wasn't even sure I was going to record a video for yesterday. Like, I was just that tired. But I chugged a monster at like 11 o'clock at night to finish it up. And then at like 10 minutes before hand-in date, or hand-in time, our teacher's like, oh, by the way, I'm giving y'all an extension because not a lot of people were able to finish it. And I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? I just like killed myself for like 3 days to finish this shit. But now it's only due Tuesday, so I have plenty of time to finish working on it, which is fun. I fucking hate this matchup. I hate it with a burning passion. This is fine. Well, that's actually an insane draw. Force time of weapon removal here. Alright. So yeah, yesterday I went to bed at like 4:30. I know that's still super late, but like that was early for them because I would be going to bed at like for like this entire week I was going to bed at like 5 in the morning. So I went to bed at 4:30, which is still like late. Yes, don't get me wrong. But then I like slept until like 3, and I'm just like, what the fuck did I do? I found new source of power. What gives him more armor if I play the file? I can't even play the file on this board. It's Armor Smith, right? Yeah. He plays one more thing. I'm able to defile. But I think, yeah, it'd be Armor Smith, right? This gives him 2. If I played defile, that would give him 3. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, Mal'Ganis is a 100% necessity card in this matchup. I think this gains him more armor overall. But this is a better kill here. This forces him to the other one. Run a card here? No, he doesn't. Fuck. I don't want to tap. Fuck it. Okay, that's actually really big. This can hit like a big card. That's actually a big hit. Huge hit right there. That doesn't just cuck this board. For matchups like this, you just want to be able to like steal a fucking... What's the card called? Angoro? Explore Angoro? Something like that. The other thing is, when these things die though, I gain a shitload of health, right? Because I can gain 5 off each of them. So that's like kind of big too. Yeah, that's actually a huge draw as well. That can hit there. That can hit there. That will hit there. I should have killed Armor first. Oh, I fucked up. I should have killed the Armor Smith first. He would have actually taken damage. But I don't want him to take damage, that's the thing. I actually kind of wish I traded, figured out a way to kill off my own, I was gonna call this expired merch, but Mistress. Just because if he hasn't lost life, he can't gain health. Or he can't draw an additional card off of, what's it called? The Battle Rage, but he's already played one, so it's kind of fine, but I should have attacked him in the first place to play around Battle Rage. To be fair, if I didn't give him that one additional card, he's playing this in his list. Did he not just figure I have enough bomb cards? Mine's actually kind of grief. I actually kind of want to hit a bomb here. It's not 2. Actually, I want to hit all of them. Fuck, man. I was trying to dig for a bomb. Might sting. I go up to like full health here, so this is fine. Oh, I'm so sad that I played that. That's so... Oh, I shouldn't have... Oh my god. I'm actually throwing. I fucked up one turn, now I'm tilted. Oh, that's actually 10,000 IQ as well. I fucked up. She's gonna gain so much armor here. Yeah. I mean, arguably, right? No, I should have 100%. That's a big fuck up on my part. You're right. You're right. I should have even arguably. I couldn't have cubed it, but at the same time, cubing it would have been correct. He gains so much armor here. It's super awkward for me. Oh, he just hit both of those. He nat drew one. This is why I miss being able to play a card that destroys a minion. Because then I could have done faceless, or cube this, that killed it, and then had lethal. If he pops it... Oh my god, this guy threw. So now I get an Mal'Ganis, and this is lethal on board, right? This is over 30 damage for sure. Yeah, for sure this is over 30 damage. Well over 30 damage. He actually threw by popping that Void Lord. Oh, did not. I lost out on fucking... What is that? 8 damage? Oh, I still actually got lethal. Whoops. Fuck, I should have killed that minion. Whoops. It all works out, bro. It all works out. You know, we chillin'. We chillin'. Alright, next one. Oh, we hit Nosferatu. Is this a priest? What a tryhard. What type of tryhard plays Warlock on ladder? Bro, what the fuck? Oh yeah, 100%. So, look. I won't even try to pretend to be free to play, because I'm not. So normally what I do is I buy, like I buy the bundles at the start, so for me it's like 150 bucks. Living in Canada, not a great perk. So yeah, I normally buy those. You get 2 free legendaries off of them, which is really cool. Cooldown? Oh, it's Highlander, okay. That's actually a really big burn too. Does that can get Polymorph? And that's not the friends deck. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I've been saving though for a long time. By a long time, I mean like I normally buy packs like with oh my guy. He just played Dirty Rat against Q-Block. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's fine. Oh, this is so big. I don't know why I killed that, but yeah. So yeah, normally what I do is I start saving gold around halfway through the expansion. So like now I started saving like I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. No, I've been saving for way longer than that. I started saving when I have all the cards I need out of the newest set. Right? If I hit all the good legendaries, or I have like I'm also sitting on like 8,000 dust, I think. Is this correct? Yeah, it is. That play looks so fucking weird. But I just never want him to actually have access to Reno or Zephyrus at this point. Sure, he also gets to tap for much longer, but then he doesn't have anything to replace this Hero Power. Where I have Gul'dan. I hit here. Sense Demons is really good, seeing that it draws me 2 demons. I don't want to tap anymore though. Yeah, Zephyrus and Reno. The thing is, Reno in the late game could be kind of game ending. Well, not really game ending. Oh, that's not good. Can't easily kill that. I mean, I can. Oh, wait, what am I saying? Get cut, scrub. I almost missed that. But that's super big. He can't play Zephrys for the rest of the fucking game. And he played Emperor with 3 cards in hand. Like, man's actually trolling. But he has to, like, tap every single turn for the rest of the game. Basically, so he can make up the difference that I added with birds. Yeah, like, that's super big for me. And I'll do it again. Fucking do it. You watch me. If I gotta do it again, I don't think there's a way he wins. Already as it is, that's fucking 6 birds in his deck. Fucking dirty. I'm just gonna do this. I know now one of these is like useless, but at the same time, I can't pass up a chance just to like sit here with Mal'Ganis on the board. With my dick out, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is also Hellfire, like, doesn't do it. He needs to have, like, Fellbolt into Hellfire. He doesn't have Ziliax anymore, so he needs to actually have, like, 2 spells to kill it. So I'm, like, kind of chilling. I just need to hit Gul'dan and a Faceless. Oh, that's actually really good for him. Ah, no, my guy doesn't die. Never mind. Just Josh and yeah. That's 7. Oh, no, I can't tap. Tapping would be a grief on my part, I think. Yeah, that's actually a good point to play around Twisting Nether, but I can't tap anymore. I just need a Nat draw all my good cards. If my next 2 draws are Faceless Gul'dan, I win the game, though. Because then I can go Expired Merchant, Faceless Gul'dan, and then off of what he's played so far, there's no way he can deal with that. He doesn't have, like, Zephrys isn't active. That's fine. I don't want to let him cube that. So I'll respond by getting my own. But yeah, he should also think about, like, it's actually really hard for him to argue to tap because he's so far ahead on cards, right? Like, not, how do I say this? He has so many more cards in his deck, so I'm going to hit Fatigue first. He's hit half the birds, and he's gone through a tiny portion of his deck, and I have yet to hit a Faceless. Actually fucking grieved. I do this Twist Another, but I don't like that. Or this Defile, but I don't like that play. Yeah, N'Zoth, I want to save this, but as well, he's not playing Expired Merchant most likely because he's Highlander. So the deck doesn't typically play Expired Merchant. So I respond to his N'Zoth with Gul'dan. And Gul'dan on average is better, right? Sure, he gets 1 Dreadlord, he gets 2 Kartoots, he gets a Void Lord. But I just get bigger things. It sucks that my Void Lord died, actually. Best case scenario is Void Lord gets silenced and then dies, but that's just because most of the time you don't want the 1/3s. Oh, do I have a 1/1 dies? No, I have it. Okay. Note, do not play that Sense Demons that's in my deck. That's actually super bad. Like, super fucking bad. I also have to try to squeeze in damage anytime I can. That's so fucking bad as well. Whatever you do, do not hit the Expired Merchant. I'll be so tilted. If I top deck Gul'dan here, that's super fucking big. Give me Gul'dan. Game, you griefing me. Game, you're griefing me. I kind of threw there. Whoops. Oh, that's super fucking bad. I wanted, the best case scenario was that hit Mistress. Or, Mixtures, sorry. Mistress of Mixtures, not Merchant. So yeah. This is probably Twist Another. He should have used that to replace my Gul'dan Hero Power, arguably. Now he put himself into lethal range. What are you giving me, bud? Any hero power is better than that one at the moment for me. Even that one gives me bored. You also need to kill my board right now. He should have took one that dealt damage so he could have killed the 2-1. Or armor. Oh, that was actually a really clean defile, huh? I just need to hope that the last 2 birds, those are like the important ones. Your boy can't fucking draw Gul'dan this game. So tilting. Oh, I shouldn't even play that mistress. That just gave him 4 health. Yeah, I see that. But at the same time, waiting for like as I was saying it, I kind of thought of it. But waiting for Gul'dan was not the right choice. Gul'dan is gonna be the last card of my deck, and I'm gonna lose because of it. But yeah, he's also out of demons as well. He's no, he has a 4/5. What's his face? Defiled something. You know what my card? There's the N'Zoth. Finally. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have a 6.
To battle.
Oh fuck! I need a 3 and a 6. Oh, that's super fucking awkward. Alright, well, I guess I leave him with certain things on the board. That's fine, right? Yeah. Oh, that's... I don't have the file anymore. Fuck, I threw away my file. I need this to hit the 2 5/7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fuck, how much damage is this? 1, 2, 3... I don't think I'm dead. Big one is thinking, right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I'm still alive. Not by much, though. I thought I had the file in hand, so I was doing the file math. I should have just committed this, killed 1 additional minion. That was a big throw. Yeah. I mean, the other thing is, right, 1 N'Zoth board isn't the end of the world for me. If I can survive this one, hopefully with enough Gul'dans, I can survive the next 2. Like, he only has 2 more boards left. You just got really unlucky that he hit N'Zoth before we hit Blood Reaver Gul'dan with an additional 6 cards in his deck. Feels bad. If this also doesn't high roll, I lose the game. Forged in blood and shadows. I lose here, right? 5, 5, 5. No, okay, I don't lose. Unless he has spells, I don't lose. Twist another super bad for me too. That was actually such a low roll on Gul'dans. To hit any of the big taunters, only hit the small taunter boys that don't summon dudes. Yeah, I got squazzed. 5, 5, 5. Then he can't kill this. He can't actually use this 5, 5. This 5, 5 cannot hit there if he wants to kill this Mal'Ganis. Life total, damage total wise, it doesn't help. Thing is, I just run it back now. I mean, the problem that it sucks is I added 2 more of these, 3 more of these to my dead pile, and 2 more of these. So that's like super unfortunate. But I do gain 7 here, which is really big. It's also super unlucky that hit this. If it would have hit this, it would have been so much better. 1 more minion to the side. See, are you about to Cold Light Oracle me? Okay, that's fine. Thing is, I don't wipe his board also, like, he has to do that, and that's not necessarily great for him.
I'm almost out of cards.
I have a perfect chain here, right? 1, 2. I can't squeeze in damage. Can I? No, I can't. I just might as well gain the life first. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one, boys. Grab your guys' Stromboli if you know what's good for you. He possibly still has 2 fucking birds in his deck. I mean, he drew 4 of them in the top fucking 10 cards. He had over 20 cards and he already drew 4 fucking albatrosses. Of cards. Forged in blood and shadows. Okay, that's more fucking like it. Now he can't just kill this. The other thing is, if I gotta keep a Mal'Ganis alive, I also win. Because I can't die to fatigue. Yo, I don't know how many of you guys remember this, but there used to be a rogue card that would give a minion stealth permanently. And I remember seeing a clip, I forgot of who, but someone was streaming, and they gave Mal'Ganis perma-stealth against a druid, and they had no way of killing the Mal'Ganis. So the guy just sat there clicking entered, and his opponent couldn't do shit, and eventually died to fatigue. Oh, that's gonna get... He still has 2 birds in his deck! He threw! He threw. That's all I gotta say is he threw. He's about to draw the bird here. He's gonna be so sad when he sees that's the bird. He's looking for Master Spell, but Master Spell was lethal, I'm pretty sure. This is fine. As everything should be, this is fine. Right? I don't want this to die. Okay. So that goes there, that goes there. Oh, deadly. So he still has Reno, and I think he still has his own Gul'dan. Is this greedy here? No, he couldn't. He still had an Albatross in his deck. What was that RNG? I got fucking griefed again, bruv. Losing to RNG did. I take an additional fucking... Oh, I'm about to get griefed by fucking... Plague me, bro. He's already played his Plague, never mind. The possibly doesn't actually have a way to die. Possibly. He still has Reno left. He still has... He should not be drawing here. He still has Gul'dan left. That's... And 1 N'Zoth. That's it, though. He went... I mean, he's most likely playing N'Zoth. So I was right. The last 2 cards of his deck were Albatrosses. He got fucking griefed. He got turbo griefed. Unless the card he drew there was an Albatross, in which case... He might not be able to kill off his Sylvanas here, which is, like, really good for me. I think I just go face, right? That's a lot of damage to go face with. Ugh. Is it bad that I just want to go face? Nah, we're going face, boys. This gives him a 5-5, but that's fine. The reason I'm doing this, because most likely he's going to hit here for sure, but then he still has the odds of hitting this. So that means he also has to trade this in here, hits there, steals a 5-5. If he attacks the wrong 5-5, I can possibly always bite the other one. Or I'll still have 1 5-5 to trade into it, so he's forcing his off here. Because or else I just Gul'dan, and then he can't do much. So, The problem is that he does have tiny odds of having... Why would you do that? That was so dumb of him, because now I can just eat the other one. You're not all there, are you? Yeah, that was super wrong of him. That's fine. I forced that, which is what I wanted to do. Forcing this super important. I can hit there and drop another Gul'dan. This way I have initiative on the board. If I don't hit Mal'Ganis, this can't die to anything on my board, so... But I want to hit Mal'Ganis, so... Okay, I hit Mal'Ganis. I hit one thing that I could trade into. Because I was trying to make it so he was less opportunity to do... have a full board off N'Zoth. But at the same time, I mean... N'Zoth's here, he gets a whole bunch of taunters. Ozar is mostly Kartoots. It's fine. Let's trade with these things first. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that, that was wrong. I love it when I see a play is wrong after I do it. I guess this comes with not thinking before I do my plays. That goes there. Just the most convenient eat. Yeah, that's his last N'Zoth. So if I'm not mistaken, the last cards he's gonna have is like Twisting Nether, Gul'dan, Albatross. Those are his last cards. Always keep track of your opponent's cards, especially when you give them some. It's a very, very good tip to improve. Out of curiosity, what rank on average is Chat? He should still have a Gul'dan, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why he didn't just drop it, but... I'm gonna save my board, kind of. Like, right now I'm out healing the fatigue I take. Right, yeah, those are his last cards. It's Twisting Nether, Gul'dan. So that means he should drop a Gul'dan here. Yeah. He Twisting Nether's next turn, but I have 4 Gul'dans left in hand. That was kind of a low roll. I also want to make sure that he has no more Death Rattles. We know he doesn't have any demons in hand, because, yeah. Alright, let's get into the second part of the Gul'dan train. Yeah, I thought I hit 0 taunt minions, and I was gonna be super fucking sad. But I hit a lot of taunt minions, so that's good. How much fatigue am I at? I'm at 6 fatigue? Well. Yeah, this card was Twisting Nether, and if you played Twisting Nether, he was like dead on board. Oh shit. Okay. We won a game, boys. We're already up to rank 7 bronze. This is the first time I see this. Alright. What's in our chest, boys? That. I don't remember. You don't get a legendary every time you hit legend, right? It's only the first time you hit it on an account. Yeah. We have packs open, though. 10-star bonus. Oh, that's actually so... Oh my god, that's such a nice card back. I fucking like that card back a lot. Those was the packs, though. We'll update the win rate. Fuck, we would have even hit top 1500 legend. Can I just say I'm top 1500 legend? Do people like watching people opening packs? I know it's one of my fucking, like, you know, your guilty pleasures. I fucking just love to watch someone open packs of anything. It doesn't have to be Hearthstone, but, like, fucking Hearthstone cards. Or not Hearthstone cards, but Magic cards, Pokemon cards, whatever. It's like, actually, like, one of those guilty pleasures. Have I tried Malydruid? I haven't tried it yet. I could not figure out what type of druid I want to play, so I delayed that till next week. So if you have any like Malagos. The game's fucking taught to me. The card I hate the most in the set, it gives me golden. Okay. But, yeah, so I was not sure if I wanted to play Jade, Malagos, or Tog. So if you have any fighting points for either or any of those 3 decks, tell me, I guess. Because, like, I really couldn't, like, I spent today looking for it when I was not working on projects, and I could not pick in between all those. Also, those were some pretty, like, honestly shit packs. But yeah, if you have any, like, for Maladruid used to be a lot of fun. Maladruid, alright, so I'll play a game while I explain this, but, so Malagos Druid is really cool. I just don't know if I have the brain power to play it on like most of the time. But it's definitely something that I could see myself bringing to the channel. Like, I might just do a week of playing Maladruid, but I also want to do Jade, and I also want to do Togwaggle. I think Togwaggle might be the hardest one to play on that list, just because there's so many plays, like so many different lines with that deck. But at the same time, I'm just like, is that a good deck to bring to the channel? Like, I don't know if people want to see that. Just because it's like, yeah, like same thing with Jade. Like, I feel it's like another one of those tempo decks where it's just like, I'll have fun playing it, but will people have fun watching it? And will people be able to learn from it? And I'm not too sure. This isn't. What happened to all the Odd Warriors? As soon as I stopped playing Odd Warrior, everybody's off Odd Warrior. But while I was on Odd Warrior, fucking nobody could get enough of that deck. Okay, okay, I see how it is, game. I see how it is. If you start drinking past 12 o'clock, is it considered day drinking since you're drinking in the AM? Or are these the only things I think about when I'm really fucking tired? Oh, I fucked up. I'm not that concerned with winning games, but Malagos Druid, the one advantage of the deck is that it does take games out of nowhere, right? Because you just kill someone and they're not necessarily expecting it. It's like there's that advantage to the deck, right? It's like super spicy. But do people, like, I know people didn't really enjoy watching Malagos Rogue. What OTK warrior? Oh, it's the, are you talking about the combo warrior? There that we were playing? That can arguably be a really fucking good burn. But what's OTK warrior? Like the no, it's just bomb, right? This is just bomb. Void Collar, I mean, is such a good draw here. Okay. I mean, yeah, I could definitely see how Maladruid is fun. But okay, so there's a really big difference I find between decks that are fun and decks that are fun to watch. So I find decks that are fun to be like, honestly, I find Dead Man's Hand Warrior one of the most fun decks to play. But I'll admit that it's not necessarily the most fun deck to watch because a lot of the game, like at least when I play it off stream, like I'm like constantly thinking about what's like the worst case scenarios and shit like that. So it's a good deck to learn from, but it's also so informative that it's not fun to watch. Or other decks that are not fun to watch are things like Odd Paladin, right? If you ask me, Odd Paladin is the most boring deck to watch. I watched someone play that deck for 5 minutes on stream, and it felt like a fucking year. I don't comprehend how people can, like, watch that deck for long periods of time. Like, I would just go insane. Oh my god, this hand is so fucking terrible. I don't think this is gonna be one of those games where we're gonna crush the odd fuck or the Bomb Warrior. Yeah, that's a definite thing to be careful of. But I might check out Malaga Shoot. I might play a couple games of it like against some friends just to see if it's fun enough to play or if I could get enough out of it. Kind of like it's so hard to explain my point of views on things. I find I can't even play this. Oh, I'm in such a bad spot. What the fuck? Do I just commit Umbra to the board and just hope he doesn't have an answer to it? So this I'm going to go this next turn? Yeah, I think so. Or we just hope he doesn't have a Shield Slam, I guess. Because this doesn't kill it. I guess he could have a Rush minion, but if we burnt one Risky Skipper, so that means this is most likely also not drawing anything, so he's not in a rush to use it. It also means that he won't commit certain cards. Oh, wait, no, he's playing more Pirates. Okay. Never mind. He might still commit to it. But just not thinking that he would commit to it. If that's the 5/7, then he can't play it. Right, because the 5/7 he doesn't have enough mana. Even if he hits that, there's only 2 damage, or 1 damage thing, so it's 6 mana. But of course it's Zilliax. It's super unfortunate. I was gonna be really hyped if I actually got to pull off some dirty shit. Where I go like draw a Void Caller into. Alright, go have fun. Okay, this is going pretty good. I think we have a lot of cards in hand. If we had hit Skull this game, I think it was like a free win. But now I think it's a little bit harder. But at the same time, he's actually killing it. Man's griefing. Actually, if this pulls Mal'Ganis, it's so fucking good for him. Actually, no, he doesn't know I have more things in hand. Also, I guess if he had to play that hard around Umbra, he doesn't actually have an... It's Dead Man's hand? The fuck? Yo, we went through like 4 different decks this could be. Thought it was stereotypical Bomb Warrior. Actually, that's like a sick finisher for Bomb Warrior, huh? You're just shuffling fucking demons into your opponent's deck. Or shuffling bombs to your opponent's deck every turn. I can't tap in case I just draw 3 bombs in a row, then I might just die, right? That's fine. I'll summon 2 demons next turn, basically. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. In most games, you have to pull off the full combo. Either Faceless or Cube were 1 less mana. I just popped off here, right? Is there any replacements or budget for Odd Warrior? Ah. I actually never thought of making that deck more budget, but a lot of people aren't playing Boom, so you can always cut Boom. I don't necessarily think it's correct. I think Boom is like kind of a necessity. It's just game ending in the mirror match, but you could definitely replace that with like a Plate Breaker, which I think is common. It's not nearly as good, I will warn you ahead of time. Silas you should have got for free, right? So that's like a free legend that you should have for the deck. Barov, I guess the deck is expensive, comes from the Epics, right? Because you just play so many. I mean, you need Baku if you want to play Odd, right? That's just common sense. Is there... What else could you replace in that deck? Oh yeah, you could def cut Super Collider. I already don't even think that's necessarily that great of a card. Super Collider is one of those really, really weird cards that I can't tell if it's like insanely good or just really fucking bad. Yeah. Super Collider is pretty like mediocre. The big one that I don't think you can cut is Bulwark. I actually think Bulwark is in fucking. I missed 2 damage. Whoops. Bulwark, I would argue, to like the end of days, is one of the most important cards in the deck. See, I'm the opposite. I don't think you can. Oh, I'm just dead. Sick. Oh. I don't think you can cut Bulwark. If I'm being 100% honest, I think Bulwark is way too fucking good. It's one of those like super spicy, super powerful cards, but you can probably find a way around it. Let's actually look at my list. Warrior, I don't want to play any of those. What's it set to what I want to hit? I would not say Ziliax is more important. Ziliax is much more important, arguably, if you're playing Boom. Because you often have a really slow turn with Boom, and then you can magnetize it onto something you get off delivery drone. But if I'm looking at my list, Super Collider could definitely go. You don't necessarily need Brand Cold Light Oracles. They're not the best, I would say. If you can craft 3 legendaries for this deck, right, including Silas, I would actually honestly say Baku, Boom, Bulwark. So why am I rebuilding 60 gold quests? I don't want to play any of the decks that were on there. I normally keep quests that I can complete during videos. So I guess it's just also being like, I have 90% of the cards in the game. So I don't really need to keep gold for quests, but Boom steals games. So his hero powers, right, have discover a mech, which is game breaking in the control matchup, +7 armor, which is insane in most matchups against aggro. 7 health instead of 4 is like really good, right? The deal 1 damage is surprisingly really fucking good. It combos well with Barov. It combos well with Blade Storms. It combos well with Plague of Death. So it's like a really fucking solid. The 1/1s are really good because it's kind of like dealing 3 damage. The deal 3 damage can either kill your opponent, kill a minion, and the final one. Wait, was that all of them? Yeah, that too. And the other thing that's super good about him is that it gives your Dynamatics rush. So all of a sudden, your Dynamatics kill giants, right? So yes, against aggro, it's kind of awkward to play, but at the same time, he adds so much more. He had so many more ways to deal with the board, right? The 1 damage can possibly wipe boards against aggro, can wipe boards with Barov against aggro. Deal 3 damage can kill a minion against aggro. Giving your Dynamatics rush against aggro is still really good. When you hit the 7 armor, that's 3 more armor than you would have normally gained. Um, Discovering mechs can help deal with your board, with your opponent's boards. So I honestly think Boom. It's not necessary. Like you can definitely win games without it, but like, the one thing I don't think is necessary in this deck is the combo. Like, yes, the combo's cool and it's flashy and it's new, but it's definitely not necessary. Like, you could definitely cut this, cut the Soulbound, add in an extra Plague or an extra Ravaging Ghoul or some other card for more value, and then Alicia to have more cards at the end. Um, so Reckless Fury, you could cut it, but it's just so good against aggro, right? Against aggro, Hero Power Reckless Fury on 5 often wipes their board, and like that's typically good enough for you to be able to just deal with the rest of their board. Since it's like the early turns, it's really hard for you to deal with the board. So turn like 6, 7, even Hero Power Reckless Fury something else is like super fucking good. Okay, yeah. So See, I played. How many games did we play with the deck on the channel? Like 40 games almost? 30 games? Something in that ballpark. I've pulled out the combo exactly twice, and neither times it killed the opponent. First time got cucked by Ice Block. Second time was in the mirror match, and it prevented him from doing it on me. But he didn't play it, because he played Plate Breaker. Like, you could definitely cut this out for Alicia Plate Breaker, in my opinion. I mean, sure, it's still a legendary that you don't get for free, but it's like another definite way to go about it. Okay. Yeah, so I don't. When I'm playing a combo deck, I don't necessarily like to focus solely on the combo. Like, you saw that with my Dead Man's Hand deck, right? Where a lot of people are focused around killing people with Cold Light Oracles in that deck. And I just think that's wrong, because then if you get disrupted at any point, you're fucked, right? If your deck's sole win con is the combo, the popularity of cards like Nosferatu and the Reno Locks, Deathlord and Reno Locks, Deathlord and Priest, and all like those anti-combo cards, cuck you, right? You hit Silas, you're fucked. You hit the Ashbound, you're fucked. The other thing is, you could theoretically lose both of your Shield Slams, or you have to play super conservatively with Shield Slam, which I don't like. I like to be able to play out my Shield Slams if I need to. But, like, occasionally you have to just start, like, tanking 8 damage a turn because you don't want to use your second Shield Slam on a Giant. And then you lose because you don't have coin anymore, so you can't even just give it away, then coin Reckless Fury. So I don't like focusing around a combo, especially not one that uses one of your prime removal spells. But, hey, that's definitely just me. But, yeah. So if I had to say anything, Boom isn't necessary, but I strongly suggest it. Baku is necessary. Silas is cool. Like, he's a really cool spicy card that I like a lot. Ziliax is like, I'll put them on a tier list, alright? Tier S, or S tier, A tier, A tier, A tier, A tier, B, in my opinion. So Ziliax and Silas would be B. Everything else besides Baku are A, and Baku's S. I'm still not even sure. Is this deck just worse though than Dead Man's Hand? Like Dead Man's Hand, though, you have more legendaries typically. Huh. I don't know. For epics, Super Collider I think might be the weakest card in the deck though. Let's say you 40 dust there. Possibly another bash would be better. More card draw. Like, I found myself often running out of cards. So possibly more card draw. You could possibly cut Blade Storms for, or maybe some other cards for the Risky Skipper combo. I guess. I don't like throwing away my board wipes like that, though. Because I definitely played games where I just, like, tried to do that, where I focused solely on the combo and developing it properly and just wiping the board every single turn. But at a certain point, you'll run out of board wipes, and then you'll be cucked. So, yeah. Anyways, I think I'm going to play one more, and then I'm going to hop off. But, yeah, alright, let's do this. Possibly 2 more. We'll see. We'll see how long they take. But yeah, Oddwarrior though I definitely think is a really strong deck. I definitely think it's like a tier 2, like, yeah, tier 2 right now. I wouldn't put it tier 1. I honestly think that the best deck in the format right now is still Quest Mage, but it might be odd Aggro Druid. The deck is also really strong. I hate the Mage matchup. Fuck, it's Quest Mage. This matchup is super fucking hard. Knowing it's Quest Mage, I'm mulling everything. It's not Quest Mage. I did not see him highlight the first card. I fucked up. I guess, but the one time I okay, so the big time when I ran out of board wipes, Though Silas was the bottom card of my deck, so I didn't hit the combo. So you also have to be lucky enough to like draw cards to survive, and then also draw the combo, right? But like, I'm just normally not lucky enough to do both of those things. It's not that popular, but I still honestly think it is the best deck. The deck is like still really strong. Do not underestimate the deck. Yeah, that's fine. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Hyrule. I was about to say Hyrule on possibly the best 5-drop or 6-drop in or 4-drop in the game. So Reno Priest is just like gone. I haven't seen a Reno Priest in the longest time. I've seen Cthulhu Priest more often this week than I've fucking seen Reno Priest. So, yeah. I'm also not the biggest fan of Reno Priest. I just do find the deck really spicy though. It's a cool deck. It's like a well-oiled machine. That sounds so fucking weird. This hand is so fucking bad. Oh, just commit that. Also would have to pull a coin first. So fucking. Please don't be.
Job's done.
I guess they weren't that popular in like low legend. I don't even know what high legend is in wild. What is high legend in wild? Does anybody know? Let's kind of something out of dose. I guess. Can I draw? Thank you. Let's. Perfect. I honestly think that was the worst card in my hand. Really? That was the card? Yeah, I will definitely consider Maladru. Don't you even worry. I just couldn't figure what deck I want to play, like this week. So, just tank 5 here. That really was a. Since when was Potion of Polymorph popular? Straight up, it's the first time I've seen that card in like eons. Ice block duplicate. I knew that was coming now. I can most likely kill the 4-drop he gets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Good. He does get 2 more Loathebs. Oh no, he's out of secrets. Okay, that's good. I'm not used to seeing the potions. Like, that's really weird, I find. I am getting really low, though. Deadlord's an insane top deck. I might just be dead here, though. Actually, if he could have killed me last week, if he could have killed me... Oh, no, I'm dead. Sick. You top deck the Fireball. That's super unfortunate. I can't win. I can't win games at low ranks, but I can win games at high ranks. I'm 6 and 5, right? I definitely missed 3 loss. Oh no, we're 6 and 4. Okay. We're still 6 and 4, right? I'm not missing something. No, okay, well, I was right. We were 6 and 5. Do people want to see one more game, or what's up? Ooh. Would I don't even know if I can like just say yes to that question because alright, to answer that question I need to know more like what decks do you enjoy playing right now? Like what decks do you have built right now? Because knowing what decks you have built right now and what style of play or what's your play style basically could really help me tell you like yes, but try to build up to those, or no, you will not enjoy the deck, or like what deck I think you should go to. Because like if you really enjoy playing aggro, but you want to move to control, I would definitely say move to something like Cube first, because that's in the middle, right? It's a mid range deck which is in between aggro and control, and then from there move into Odd Warrior. Okay, if you really like Dead Man's Hand, then 100% I would say go with Odd Warrior. If you're playing Dead Man's Hand, I presume you already have the Bulwark, right? Because that card would go in both decks. So, and possibly even the Barov as well. Okay, do you have the Barov? Because then, what are you missing then? Boom Ziliax? Baku? If you're already playing Odd or Dead Man's Hand, you must have most of these cards, right? You should already have Brand Bizarre cards in like every version of that deck. Um Alright. So yeah, you could definitely craft this deck. I would go with Baku for obviously Baku first. Actually, wait, when's the next set coming out? Is it in a month? Oh, they announced it. Hold on, let me check if they announced the release date for the next set. Because then you should possibly save your Madness at the Dark Moon Fair release date. November 17th. Don't craft anything yet. Seeing that the expansion comes out in literally 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 2 days. I would say wait till then. Wait a week after that, and then figure out what you think is the best deck in the format. Because then, also by then, this deck might change so much, right? They print something that just means you don't want to be playing Boom anymore, right? All of a sudden, or you don't want to be playing, you don't want to be playing this. You want to just straight up play like old-fashioned Control Warrior, and then all of a sudden you just wasted dust on Baku. So I would say definitely just hold off for like the 3 weeks, and then by the end of there, you should have a much better idea of what the next minute would be, and then you could craft it. You should also have more dust by then, right? Because you'll open packs of the new set, and then yeah. Also, save your gold. I can't stress this enough, especially if you're playing on a budget and you don't plan on buying a shitload of packs, with like real money. Save your gold. Most likely, some of the more borderline legendaries from this set will not be seeing play, so there's no point of just wasting dust on them. It's normally like the really big hitters that stay in the format for a while. Normally, like hero portraits typically stay in the format for a while, right? If we still look, some of the original ones are still seeing play. Doctor Boom's still seeing play. Hagatha occasionally sees play in some of the more control-y shamans. What other hero portraits do they print? The Amazing Reno occasionally sees play. It's really rare, but I've seen it in definitely some Luna decks. So like yeah, I'd say hold off. But you might also want to eventually craft Baku because it's one of the more played legendaries in WoW. But I'd say hold off for now. With that being said, though, my voice feels like I just fucking swallowed a whole bunch of knives and broken glass. So I'm gonna hop off. There should be a video out in like an hour and a half. It's gonna be parts of the stream, so if you didn't catch it all, you'll be able to catch it there. You guys should also follow me on Twitter. This way you'll know when I go live. I normally tweet out when I go live. I haven't posted on Twitter though in like, besides today, in like, I think 4 weeks plus. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next stream or the next video. I hope you guys had a fantastic day, had a fantastic time. And, yeah, thanks for watching the video. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all there. Peace.